sea was dark beneath the stars when the warriors gathered at the shore. The wind carried the scent of salt and the promise of distant lands. Every banner moved with purpose. Every longship waited patiently. The blood of Odin flowed among them, as it had through countless generations. From childhood they had heard the tales of kings who crossed impossible seas, of warriors who challenged fate itself and returned with honor and wisdom. Those stories shaped their dreams and guided every step they took toward the path of courage chosen by their ancestors. The fleet departed before sunrise, sails filling with northern winds. Mountains faded behind the horizon as open water stretched ahead. The waves welcomed their arrival with both beauty and danger, testing their skill and determination at every turn of the voyage. Days became weeks upon the sea. Storms rose without warning. Towering walls of water appeared beneath skies torn by lightning. Yet the sailors remained steadfast, trusting one another completely. The blood of Odin demanded resilience, and they answered that call. Eventually, new shores emerged from morning mist and sunlight. Green valleys spread before them, untouched by northern footsteps. The warriors stepped onto foreign soil, filled with curiosity and purpose, ready to carve their story into the pages of history. The campaign tested every warrior through hardship, struggle, and sacrifice. Yet unity remained their strength, stronger than any blade carried. Together they overcame each challenge, standing firm when others faltered, proving themselves worthy heirs to the blood of Odin. Years later, songs still echoed through halls warmed by firelight, telling of the voyage and victories of courage shown far from home. And whenever those songs were sung, the spirit of Odin seemed near, living on through memory and the hearts of his descendants. Across the frozen northern sea we ride tonight, beneath the stars that watch the ancient warrior line. The dragon ships cut through the waves with iron pride. Cold winds carry the names of heroes long gone. The sound of distant horns awaken sleeping mountains. Firelight dances upon shields worn by countless battles. Every heartbeat echoes like thunder across the fjords. Our path is written where the fearless choose to stand. From snowy valleys rise the voices of our Father. They speak through storms that shake the bones of the earth. No chain can bind the spirit born beneath the north wind. No fear can enter hearts forged by endless winters. Axes gleam beneath the pale and silent moon. Ravens circle high above the marching ranks. The sea itself bows before determined souls. Tonight we walk the road remembered by legend. Beyond the cliffs where mighty oceans meet the sky, the enemy waits behind walls built from pride. We gather strength around the sacred flame, each warrior carrying a story yet untold. The drums begin to shake the frozen ground below. The banners rise against the dark horizon. Our brothers stand united shoulder against shoulder. One purpose guiding every step we take. Storm clouds gather over distant battlefields. Lightning reveals the faces of the brave. The roar of waves becomes our battle anthem. The northern gods witness every oath we swear. Steel meets steel beneath the sky of fire. The earth trembles beneath advancing feet. No retreat is spoken among our ranks. Only victory lives within our thoughts. So longships wait upon the restless shore. Their carved dragon heads stare toward destiny. Years of struggle forged warriors from common men. The cold taught patience, the sea taught courage. The mountain winds hardened every soul. The hunt sharpened every eye and hand. Now the hour arrives to test our strength. The horizon opens like a gateway of faith. Through valleys filled with mist we carry onward, past ancient stones carved with forgotten runes. The echoes of old kings guide our footsteps. Their glory shines like stars above the darkness. Every shield reflects the fire of determination. Every voice joins the growing thunder song. The night itself cannot silence our spirit. The North remembers those who never yield. When the final sun descends beyond the sea, and ravens fly across the crimson sky, the halls of Valhalla open wide before us. Heroes gather beside eternal fires. Our names will travel farther than the wind. Our deeds will live beyond the passing ages. The song of warriors shall never fade away, for we are the sons of the endless North. Above the valleys of endless winter, a fortress stands against the northern sky. Its towers rise from cliffs of ancient stone, watching over lands covered in snow. Generations of warriors walk these walls. Their footsteps echo through the passing ages. The frozen crown of the mountains remains unbroken, guarded by hearts forged in the cold. Before sunrise the watch fires still burn, casting golden light upon the battlements. The northern wind carries distant sounds of rivers hidden beneath sheets of ice. Every warrior begins another day, knowing peace must always be protected. Strength is not given by fate alone. It is earned through sacrifice and resolve. Patrols, their cloaks blending with the snowy landscape. Sharp eyes scan every distant ridge, searching beyond forests and valleys below. The wilderness itself becomes an ally, teaching patience and silent endurance. The mountains reward those who respect them, and challenge those who do not. One evening dark banners appear in the distance, emerging through the swirling snowstorm. The warning horns echo from tower to tower, across cliffs and frozen rivers alike. The fortress awakens within moments. Warriors gather beneath torchlit halls. The shield wall forms behind ancient gates, ready to defend the northern realm. The storm grows fierce around the battleground. Snow and wind blur the edges of the world, yet courage shines brighter than the darkness. The defenders stand firm through every assault. Steel rings against steel throughout the night. The mountain itself seems to roar beside them. No force can break determined spirits, bound together by loyalty and honor. At dawn the storm finally begins to fade. The enemy withdraws beyond the distant hills. The fortress still stands against the horizon, its banners untouched by fear or doubt. The warriors gather along the walls, looking across the peaceful valleys below. Another chapter joins the songs of old. Another victory belongs to the North. As seasons pass and years go countless, the story continues around hearth fires. Children listen with wide and wondering eyes to tales of courage beneath winter skies. The fortress remains a symbol of endurance, its stones carrying memories of heroes, and the mountains forever guard their names beneath a crown of ice and snow. Far beyond the sleeping fjords of winter, the dragon ships awaken with the dawn. Their wooden hulls gleam beneath morning frost. Sails rest quietly against the masts. The harbor waits in solemn anticipation. Fishermen stop to watch the preparations. The sea grows calm before the great departure, as destiny calls from distant shores. Strong hands carry supplies across the docks. Barrels of provisions line the pathways. Ropes tighten against ancient timber beams. The captain captains inspect every vessel carefully. Smoke rises from homes along the hillside. Families gather to witness the journey. Pride and sorrow mix within their hearts, for warriors answer the call of adventure. The tide begins to pull toward open waters, and the fleet slowly leaves the harbor behind. The mountains fade beneath drifting clouds. The homeland becomes a distant memory. Seabirds circle high above the masts. Their cries echo across the empty sea. Every horizon promises new challenges. Every wave carries hidden possibilities. Days pass beneath changing skies and weather. The fleet endures wind, rain and cold. Great storms test the strength of the ships. Towering waves challenge every sailor aboard. Yet the dragon ships continue onward, cutting through darkness and uncertainty. The crews remain faithful to the mission. Their courage stronger than the storm. One evening a distant coastline appears, rising from the mist beyond the sea. The warriors gather along the rail, studying the land, awaiting their arrival. Excitement spreads through every vessel. The drums begin a steady rhythm. The fleet advances beneath a crimson sunset toward the unknown world ahead. Morning reveals valleys, forests and rivers, untouched by northern eyes before this day. The dragon banners rise proudly above the fleet. The sea breeze carries them inland. Every warrior feels the pull of destiny. Every heartbeat echoes with anticipation. The voyage nears its final chapter, while a greater story prepares to begin. When future generations speak of courage, they will remember the dragon ships, the Vessels that crossed impossible waters, guided by faith and determination alone. Their sails vanished beyond familiar horizons, yet their legacy never disappeared. For every wave still whispers their story across the endless northern sea. Deep within the northern coastline lay a fjord surrounded by mountains, its waters dark and mysterious, its cliffs shaped by countless winters. Generations of sailors knew its name and respected its silent power, for every voyage began there, and every legend passed through its waters. Longships fill the harbor at dawn, their sails folded against the masts. Crews prepared for another expedition, checking ropes and sharpening blades. The smell of salt and pine filled the air as seagulls circled overhead. The entire settlement seemed alive with anticipation for the journey. The captains met beside the shoreline, discussing tides and distant lands. Maps spread across wooden tables, marked with routes and discoveries. The younger warriors listened carefully, dreaming of adventures yet unseen, beyond the horizon of the fjord, where the unknown world awaited. By midday the fleet departed, gliding across calm waters, the mountains reflected in the sea. Like guardians bidding farewell, villagers watched from the shore until the ships became distant shadows, vanishing into the open ocean, beyond the reach of sight. Days later, fierce storms arrived, testing every vessel at sea. Waves towered above the decks, and thunder shook the heavens. Yet the sailors remembered the fjord and the lessons learned there. Its strength lived within their hearts, guiding them through the darkness. Eventually new shores appeared, rising beyond the morning mist. Forests, rivers, and distant hills welcomed the arriving fleet. The journey rewarded their courage with sights few had ever witnessed, and stories destined to survive for generations to come. Back home, the iron fjord remained silent beneath changing seasons, waiting for the next departure and the next chapter of history. Its waters continued reflecting the sky, as they always had before, a timeless gateway to adventure for all who sailed from its shores. Of snow and storm, the sons of Odin gather together. Warriors from valleys and fjords alike, united beneath ancient banners. The northern wind carried their voices across forests and frozen rivers, calling the brave to stand as one before the challenges ahead. Beneath golden skies, casting light upon the assembled host. Rows of shields reflected the sunrise, like waves upon a silent sea. Every warrior carried a purpose greater than personal ambition, the strength of many hearts combined into something impossible to break. Began through open highlands where eagles circled above the peaks, grasping beneath the passing army as thousands moved toward the horizon. Songs rose from the ranks in unison, celebrating courage and brotherhood. Their voices rolled across the landscape like distant thunder before a storm. Beneath changing skies, yet the determination never faded. Rain, wind, and cold accompanied them along every mile of the journey. The road demanded endurance and rewarded those who remained steadfast. Each challenge forged stronger bonds among the sons of Odin. They reached the great river, its waters swift and powerful. The crossing tested every warrior as currents pushed against their advance. Together they overcame the obstacle, supporting one another through danger. For unity remained their greatest strength, greater than any weapon carried. Stretched new lands, wide valleys, and distant mountains. The army continued without hesitation, driven by honor and purpose. Their banners danced within the wind, visible across the open plains, a symbol of resilience and pride, recognized wherever they travel. Long after the campaign ended, the story remained alive in memory. The sons of Odin became examples for generations yet to come, not because of wealth or conquest, but because they stood together through hardship, struggle and uncertainty, and never abandoned their role. Far beyond the northern mountains lived a warrior known to all. His strength had become legend, his courage the subject of songs. Many battles marked his journey, many winters shaped his spirit, yet age had finally reached him, though his heart remained unbroken. He lived beside a quiet fjord in a hall overlooking the sea. The younger warriors often visited to hear stories from the past. They listened beside crackling fires while snow drifted outside the windows, learning lessons earned through hardship and victories won with sacrifice. One winter a messenger arrived, carrying troubling news from the south. A great threat approached the homeland, bringing fear to distant settlements. The young warriors prepared immediately, but uncertainty filled their hearts. The road ahead seemed dangerous, even to the bravest among them. The old berserker rose quietly and reached for his ancient axe. Its blade still carried the marks of countless battles long ago. Without speaking many words, he joined the marching war band. His presence alone inspired confidence among those who walked beside him. The journey carried them through storms, across valleys buried in snow. The old warrior marched steadily, matching every step of the young. His endurance amazed the travelers, his determination remained unshaken, as though the years themselves could not diminish his spirit. When the battle finally arrived, the berserker stood at the front. The enemy saw his silhouette against the gray winter sky, and understood immediately why his song still carried his name. His courage spread through the ranks like fire through dry timber. After victory was secured, the warriors returned home together. The old berserker's story grew larger with every retelling around the fires. Though time would eventually claim him, his example remained behind. A reminder that true strength lives forever within the heart. Cliffs of the northern coast, 1,000 ravens fill the sky. Their dark wings cover the morning sun, casting shadows across the fjords. Warriors pause to watch the omen as the birds circled in silence. The old seers whispered among themselves that a great campaign was near. Word traveled through every settlement, from fishing villages to mountain halls. The Raven King had called his banners, summoning warriors from every corner. Long ships gathered along the coast, their dragon heads facing the sea. The sound of horns echoed through valleys, awakening the spirit of the north. The army assembled beneath black banners marked with silver raven symbols. Rows of shields stretched across the plain like waves upon a frozen ocean. Axes rested upon strong shoulders, while cold winds swept through the ranks. No fear could be seen among them, only determination and pride. For 7 days the army marched across forests and frozen rivers. Campfires glowed beneath the stars as stories traveled through the night. Veterans spoke of distant battles, young warriors listened in wonder. Every mile strengthened their brotherhood and sharpened their resolve. At dawn on the 8th day, the enemy appeared beyond the hills. Their banners filled the horizon, their numbers seemed without end. Yet the Raven King's army stood firm, facing the challenge before them. The ravens wheeled above the battlefield as if watching history unfold. Across the valley, steel flashed beneath stormy skies. War cries echoed between mountains, and banners snapped in the wind. Though the struggle lasted until twilight, the warriors never broke formation. Their unity became their greatest weapon, and victory slowly emerged. When peace returned to the valley, the ravens still circled overhead. The army gathered beneath fading sunlight, honoring those who fought bravely. The tale of the Raven King endured across generations and distant shores, for courage, loyalty, and leadership never fade from memory. Snow covered the high northern mountains, where a lone path climbed toward the clouds. Ancient stones marked the winding trail, placed there by forgotten generations. Every traveler knew the legends of warriors who walked this road before, seeking glory beyond mortal life and honor beyond earthly kingdom. The journey began beneath winter skies, a band of warriors moving together. Their shields carried upon their backs, their axes shining in pale sunlight. No treasure waited at the summit, no throne hidden among the peaks, only the promise of proving themselves before the eyes of eternity. Across frozen rivers they marched onward, through valleys where no village stood. The wilderness watched their progress silently as days blended into endless snow. Cold winds tested their determination, steep cliffs challenged every step. Yet no warrior abandoned the path or questioned the purpose ahead. One night, beneath dancing northern lights, the travelers gathered around a fire. Green and silver waves crossed the heavens like banners carried by unseen armies. The sight filled every heart with wonder and strengthened every weary spirit. The gods themselves seemed near enough to touch, beyond the veil of the stars. Higher and higher the road continued, toward peaks hidden among storm clouds. The air grew thinner with every mile, and silence replaced the sounds below. Only the wind remained beside them, singing across frozen ridges. Its voice carried stories of old heroes who once followed the same trail. At last the summit appeared before them, bathed in the light of the setting sun. The world stretched endlessly beneath their feet. Mountains, seas, and forests beyond count. The warriors stood together in silence, reflecting upon their long journey, each understanding a simple truth that greatness begins with perseverance. Long after their footsteps disappeared, the road remained among the mountains, waiting for new generations to come and seek the wisdom hidden there. The legends continued through every age, carried by songs around northern fires. For the road to Valhalla was never a place, but a path walked by the brave. Upon the cliffs where the cold winds gather, a lone banner danced against the sky. Black as the winter night above the fjords, marked with the image of a mighty wolf. Its cloth had weathered countless storms, its pole had crossed rivers and seas. Every thread carried the memory of heroes who marched beneath it through the ages. The war band assembled before dawn, snow crunching softly beneath their boots. The banner stood at the front of the ranks, guiding warriors through the darkness. No words were needed among them, the sight alone inspired confidence. For every battle fought beneath its shadow had strengthened the legend it carried. Through frozen forests they advanced, the wolf banner leading the way. Ancient pines watched from either side, the branches heavy with fresh snow. The north seemed alive around them, as if the land itself approved of the journey now unfolding across its rugged wilderness. One evening the army reached a valley surrounded by mountains and stone. Enemy fires flickered in the distance like stars fallen upon the earth. The wolf banner rose against the twilight, visible from every corner of the camp, a silent promise to every warrior that courage would lead them forward. Morning arrived beneath steel-gray clouds, the battlefield stretched before them. Rows of shields lined the horizon, awaiting the coming struggle. The wolf banner remained unshaken, though fierce winds swept the plain. Its presence strengthened every heart, standing beneath its shadow. Clash thundered across the valley, echoing between mountain walls. Yet through chaos and uncertainty, the banner never disappeared. Warriors rallied around its image, finding strength in its endurance as the battle slowly turned toward a hard-earned victory. When peace returned to the valley, the wolf banner still stood tall, its cloth worn but unbroken, its story larger than ever before. Songs carried its name across the north, from harbor towns to mountain halls, and generations remembered its lesson, that true strength comes from unity. Casting silver light across the snow, far beyond the sleeping villages, a pack of black wolves cross the hills, their footsteps silent upon the ice, their eyes fixed upon the horizon, as if answering an ancient summons carried from the halls of Valhalla. The warriors watched from distant cliffs, listening to the wolves' song. The sound rolled through valleys and forests like a voice from another age. Every note awakened memories of heroes who sailed before them, and battles fought beneath northern skies long before their own time. At dawn the warband gathered together, shield beside shield in steady ranks. The wolf banner danced in the wind above helmets covered with frost. The sea roared against nearby rocks while ravens circled overhead. The north itself seemed to awaken for the journey about to begin. Frozen plains, they marched onward, following trails hidden beneath snow. Mountains stood like silent guardians, watching their progress from afar. The wolves remained upon the ridges, always visible in the distance, as though guiding the warriors forward toward their unfolding destiny. One evening a great storm arrived, darkening both land and sea. Snow and wind swept across the earth, erasing every familiar path. Yet the wolves continued onward, their silhouettes visible through the storm, giving courage to weary travelers when doubt threatened their resolve. At last the warband reached the battlefield, the wide valley beneath stormy skies. The wolf band banner rose against the wind, visible across the open plain. Warriors stood united in silence, waiting for the coming clash. Their hearts steady as mountain stone, their purpose clear and unwavering. Became legend. The wolf still appeared in the songs, running across snowy landscapes, beneath moonlight and northern stars. A reminder that courage endures beyond victory and defeat alike, like the eternal call of Valhalla, echoing through the ages. The sea lay silent beneath a silver moon. Long ships rested upon the darkened waters. Their dragon heads stared toward the unknown, beyond the edge of every map and tale. Whispered ancient promises across the decks of waiting warriors. A new journey called from distant horizons, far beyond familiar shores. The sails rose slowly with the morning light, catching the breath of the endless ocean. Would creak beneath the strength of the wind as the fleet began its mighty voyage. Mountains faded behind curtains of mist, leaving only sea and sky ahead. No road existed for those who sailed here, only courage guided their course. Days turned into weeks upon the waves. Storms challenged the will of every crew. Thunder rolled across the northern heavens. Lightning revealed mountains of water. Still the dragon ships pushed onward, cutting through darkness and uncertainty. The ocean tested every promise made and strengthened every warrior's heart. One evening, strange stars filled the sky, unseen from the lands of their birth. The sailors gathered along the rails, watching silent wonders above them. Even the fiercest warriors stood speechless before the beauty of the heavens. The world seemed larger than imagined and full of hidden mysteries. Far ahead, a coastline finally appeared, emerging through the morning fog. Jagged cliffs rose from restless waters, guarding untouched valleys beyond. Excitement spread across the fleet like fire, moving through dry timber. The voyage neared its destination, yet greater challenges still awaited. The warriors stepped upon foreign shores, their boots sinking into unknown soil. Rivers flowed through untouched forests, birds sang songs never heard before. Every path led deeper into adventure, every hill revealed another wonder. The world opened before them completely, a gift for those brave enough to seek it. When the story traveled back north, many doubted such places existed. Yet the sea remembers every voyage, and the stars remember every sailor. The dragon ships became legends, the captains heroes of countless songs. For they sailed beyond the black horizon, where only the fearless dared to go. Upon a ridge above the frozen coast, a black banner danced within the wind. Its symbol was a northern wolf, feared and respected across the fjords. Warriors gathered beneath its shadow, drawn from mountains, forests, and shores, each carrying an oath unbroken, and a spirit hardened by winter. The banner had crossed many seas and witnessed countless battles. Its cloth bore marks of storms, its edges worn by northern winds. Yet it still rose proudly above the ranks, a symbol of resilience and loyalty, reminding every warrior who followed that courage survives every trial. Before sunrise, the war band marched across valleys covered in frost. The wolf banner led the way, visible against the pale horizon. No road was easy in the north, no victory came without effort. But the warriors welcomed the challenge, knowing hardship forged greatness. Snow began to fall by midday, covering hills and forests alike. The world grew silent around them, save for the crunch of steady footsteps. The banner moved through the snowfall like a dark star guiding travelers, its presence reassuring every warrior through the long and difficult march. At twilight they reached the frontier, where enemy fires glowed in the distance. The wolf banner rose above the camp, watching over the warriors below. Stories were shared beside the flames of heroes who carried it before, and the sacrifices that built its legend across generations of the North. Morning brought the sound of horns echoing across the battlefield. The banner surged forward with the ranks as shields locked side by side. Though the struggle was fierce, the warriors never lost heart, for the black wolf remained visible, leading them through every challenge. When peace returned to the valley, the banner still stood unbroken, its legend larger than before, its story carried to distant shores. And wherever northern songs were sung, the black wolf appeared within them, a symbol of strength and endurance that would never fade from memory. The sea was dark beneath the stars when the warriors gathered at the shore. The wind carried the scent of salt and the promise of distant lands. Every banner moved with purpose, every longship waited patiently. The blood of Odin flowed among them, as it had through countless generations. From childhood they had heard the tales of kings who crossed impossible seas, of warriors who challenged fate itself and returned with honor and wisdom. Those stories shaped their dreams and guided every step they took toward the path of courage chosen by their ancestors. The fleet departed before sunrise, sails filling with northern winds. Mountains faded behind the horizon as open water stretched ahead. The waves welcomed their arrival with both beauty and danger, testing their skill and determination at every turn of the voyage. Days became weeks upon the sea, storms rose without warning. Towering walls of water appeared beneath skies torn by lightning. Yet the sailors remained steadfast, trusting one another completely. The blood of Odin demanded resilience, and they answered that call. Eventually, new shores emerged from morning mist and sunlight. Green valleys spread before them, untouched by northern footsteps. The warriors stepped onto foreign soil, filled with curiosity and purpose. ready to carve their story into the pages of history. The campaign tested every warrior through hardship, struggle, and sacrifice. Yet unity remained their strength, stronger than any blade carried. Together they overcame each challenge, standing firm when others faltered, proving themselves worthy heirs to the blood of Odin. Years later, songs still echoed through halls warmed by firelight, telling of the voyage and victories of courage shown far from home. And whenever those songs were sung, the spirit of Odin seemed near, living on through memory and the hearts of his descendants.
Beyond the northern horizon, where ocean meets the setting sun, a distant glow appeared one evening, reflecting across restless waters. Sailors pointed toward the light, wondering what awaited there. The sea carried countless mysteries, and this seemed to be one of them. The fleet departed before dawn, dragon ships cutting through the waves, their sails filled with steady winds. As the mountains disappeared behind them, the voyage stretched across open waters toward the unknown source of light. Driven by curiosity and purpose, the warriors embraced the challenge. Days passed beneath changing skies, clouds drifted across endless horizons. The sea revealed both beauty and danger in equal measure, and abundance. Storms arrived without warning, testing ship and crew alike. Yet determination remained strong within every heart aboard. One evening the glow appeared again, brighter than before and closer. It danced beyond the horizon like a beacon calling travelers onward. The sailors gathered along the rails, watching in silent fascination. No one could fully explain it, yet none wished to turn back. At last the fleet reached its destination, a rugged coastline of black stone. Volcanic fire burned among the cliffs, casting red light upon the sea. The warriors stood in awe before the power of the earth, realizing some wonders exist existed beyond the imagination of storytellers. For many days they explored the region, learning its secrets and dangers. The fire never ceased it burning, day and night, without pause. It became a symbol among them of endurance and transformation, a reminder that strength often emerges through heat, pressure, and struggle. When they returned to the north, their stories spread through every hall. People listened beside warm fires, hearing tales of distant flames. And though years eventually passed, the memory never truly faded, for fire across the sea remained one of the greatest wonders they had witnessed.
In a hall beside the fjord, there lived a Jarl of great renown. His wisdom guided many seasons. His courage inspired countless warriors. Through storms and years of hardship, he stood firm for his people. A leader respected throughout the North and remembered far beyond it. The Jarl had sailed many oceans and crossed more battlefields than most. His scars told silent stories of challenges faced and overcome. Yet what earned true respect was not strength alone, but fairness shown in difficult times and loyalty to those he served. One winter brought great uncertainty. Dark rumors traveled across the land. Threats emerged from distant regions, testing the peace of the fjords. The Jarl answered without hesitation, gathering warriors beneath his banner, determined to defend the homeland, whatever the cost might be. The campaign stretched through many weeks, across forests, rivers, and mountains. The warriors followed faithfully, trusting the judgment of their leader. His calm presence inspired confidence, even during the hardest moments, and his example strengthened every heart along the difficult road. At the final battle's height, the Jarl stood where danger was greatest, leading from the front as always. Beside the warriors he trusted. Though victory eventually arrived, it demanded a heavy price, and the Jarl's long journey reached its final chapter. Bittersweet celebration mixed with sorrow. The people honored their leader with songs, stories, and remembrance. The fjords echoed with gratitude for all he had given them, and every hall kept alive the memory of his service. Years became generations thereafter,
Yet the fallen Jarl endured, not through statues or monuments, but through the values he embodied. Courage, wisdom, loyalty, and honor passed from parent to child, ensuring his legacy remained alive beneath the northern sky forever. Thunder rolled beyond the mountains, long before the storm appeared. The sky darkened over the fjords, and wind swept across the sea. Villagers looked toward the horizon, recognizing the signs immediately, for such storms were legendary among the people of the North. The warriors gathered upon the cliffs, watching clouds consume the heavens. Lightning flashed beyond distant peaks, illuminating valleys for an instant. The air itself seemed alive, filled with power and anticipation, as though Thor walked among the storm, preparing to unleash his might. In sudden sheets, driven by relentless winds, trees bent beneath the force, and waves crashed against the coast. Yet the warriors remained outside, facing the storm without fear, for they respected its strength and the lessons it carried. The night the thunder roared, echoing from mountain to mountain. Lightning split the darkness repeatedly, turning night briefly into day. The storm became a living force, wild, unpredictable, and magnificent, a reminder of nature's power beyond the reach of mortal control. Approached, the rain weakened, the wind slowly lost their fury. Clouds drifted toward distant horizons, and sunlight returned to the land. The warriors stood quietly together, surveying the transformed landscape. Streams rushed through fresh valleys, and the air felt renewed. The elders spoke beside the fires, explaining the meaning of the storm, that strength must be balanced with wisdom, and power tempered by restraint. The younger warriors listened carefully, learning lessons older than memory, passed from one generation to another through stories and experience. Years later, whenever storms arrived, the people remembered that night. They recalled the thunder and lightning, and the courage shone beneath them. The wrath of Thor became a symbol not merely of destruction and force, but of endurance through hardship and strength forged in adversity.
Across the snowbound northern wilds, where moonlight silvered every ridge, a distant howl pierced the silence, rolling through valleys and forests alike. The wolves of Valhalla had awakened, their voices carried by icy winds, calling warriors from their halls toward a destiny yet unwritten. The long winter had forged strong hearts among the people of the north. They knew the language of storms and the patience of ancient mountains. When the wolves sang from the darkness, every warrior understood the meaning. The time for waiting had ended. The time for action had come. Torches flickered along mountain paths as war bands gathered through the night. Axes gleamed beside wooden shields, fresh snow crunching beneath heavy boots. No boastful words disturbed the silence, only determined faces met the cold. Each warrior focused upon the road ahead and the trials it would bring. The wolves appeared upon distant ridges, watching the march from above. Their dark forms move through the snow like spirits of forgotten heroes. The warriors welcome their presence, taking strength from the ancient symbol. For the wolf represented endurance and courage beyond fear. At dawn they reached a frozen plain, stretching beneath endless skies. Enemy banners stood upon the horizon, waiting beyond the drifting snow. The wolves gathered behind the army, their howls rising with the wind, as though blessing the warriors before the coming battle. The clash shook the winter landscape, steel rang beneath storm clouds. The earth trembled under countless feet, while ravens watched from overhead. Yet through every challenge and danger, by the wolves' relentless spirit and their own unbreakable resolve. When victory crowned the battlefield, the wolves vanished into the wilderness, their task completed once again, leaving only tracks in the snow. But their legend remained alive in every song and story told. For the wolves of Valhalla endure, where